Welcome everyone! It's the final lot of the plot bin for now. It's Planetary Pet Park, last of the pets lot bin lots. I actually planned on doing the cozy kitten condo last, but I ended up doing that during the stream because I thought that would be way more fun. And that's my phone. Rude. Anyway. So yeah, this is probably not maybe the most spectacular lot to end on, but you know, it's a good, easy one video. Just, you know, parks are never really that, I say that intensive. You know, I can overdo it a little bit with the planting sometimes, if I have to say it so myself, but it's definitely, they're definitely some of my quickest videos, I think. So yeah, and the name, Planetary Pet Park, well, we might as well delete the planetary because when I'm done with this one, it's not going to be very planetary anymore. It's actually going to be mulch. It's going to be the Mulch Pet Park. Mulch and pebbles. I'm just so into this whole look with the mulch and the pebbles and the little wood, like, trims and the pine trees. I don't know, I'm so into it right now. It's gonna be hard to not do that with any of the lots of the next neighborhood, which is of course from Seasons, River Blossom Hills. Everybody's really excited for me to start that one. I think people have been asking me about River Blossom Hills and Belladonna Cave, I think? Cove. Belladonna Cave, yeah. Mine's a cave. My hood's a cave. No, those neighborhoods have always been high on the, the ask list. And every time I had to disappoint people by saying, yeah, I'm doing it in chronological order, so it's gonna take a while. But River Blossom Hills is so near now. It's so close. I'm probably gonna take a little break between these lot bin lots and River Blossom Hills because I just like, kind of freshen up myself. That sounds like I'm dirty. No, I mean, just get a little bit, play some other games, watch some movies and TV, and just start the whole thing afresh, because otherwise I'm just gonna feel like I'm almost doing this like a job, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, looking forward to my little break, and then maybe do some of the River Blossom Hills decoration between that. It's almost done, but I'm just doing some of the finishing touches and all that, but it looks really, really good. And it's both a shame and also pretty cool that the neighborhood is in winter mode. So luckily it's low snow, so not full snow, so you can see some of the neighborhood decorations. But yeah, it looks pretty. I actually made a copy of the neighborhood, put a sim in there, and made it spring, so I could watch what I was doing when it came to trees. And oh man, it looks so great. And I was like, oh, I gotta copy all of the decorations to the wintry one. I was kind of like, oh, and then I opened it and it actually looked really good as well. I was like, oh, you know what? Kind of dig it. Might be a little bit tricky with some of the lots because they are in perma winter mode, but I think if I start decorating, all of the snow disappears. That's what I think. Not entirely sure, I can't remember. So, but yeah. That's in the future. I should probably focus on this little lot right now, because this is the Planetary Pet Park video, not the River Blossom Hills one. Anyway, so yeah, what did I do? I already put nice little hedges around, fences. Of course, my new favorite pine trees, which I love and I want to marry. And I don't care anyone who's opposed to that. I love the damn trees. So pretty. They're by Cadivip, by the way. Somebody recently asked me that, so if you go to my Tumblr and search for WCIF, so where can I find, it's the acronym, I post a little picture and a link where you can find them. So definitely recommend those trees. And I don't know, I sometimes just get into a mood to decorate in a certain way, and a couple of houses will have kind of the same flora. And yeah, for some reason the pets' houses all have pine trees. Do they? Or do they? Do they? I can't remember. I think they do. I think it all started in the, not even in pets, I think it started in the Glamour Life probably. And then Pepe's Pets had some. Bettina's Pet. I think they all have pine trees, yeah. But anyway, it just looks so good. I just love them. I really hope they are not too high poly. I've actually no idea. Might be killing people's computers. Whoops. Anyway, of course, my favorite rocks also, they are by Marvin or Marvine on Mod The Sims. If you search for like Sims 2 waterfall rocks, you will definitely find them. They are a set of like repository messes. They are a big mess. No, meshes. So there's like one master object and a couple of repository, you know, objects, stones, rocks, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, definitely recommend those. So anyway, the turtle block's probably one of the fanciest turtle blocks there's ever been, with the, you know, flowery columns and all that, but overall, I didn't spend too much attention to it. Although I do quite like how in this video I'm like doing gardening things, and then suddenly I'm doing some you know, exterior stuff of this lot, and then I go back doing some gardening things, and I'm going back into the interior of this of the little building, and shows you how distracted I am. So here I am going back to the pond. Like, that makes no sense. I kept the pond decorations to a minimum this time. I even used, look at that, I'm using Max's like lily pads. Like, look at me. I've grown as a person. This is my arc, my character arc, learning to accept Max's stuff. Actually quite, so yeah, I actually chose the slightly, now, I think they look slightly withered, the kind of orangey ones, but because they match the orange flowers that I put underneath the trees, and are definitely, it's definitely a combination I'm probably gonna, you know, remember for 3 lakes, the pine trees and the orange flowers, or maybe purple, depends on what I'm feeling like. Still want to make some recolors of the flowers, but man, there's so many things I want to do, and I just keep on forgetting. Oh yeah, I gotta upload something, I just remembered. So yeah, this video is just gonna be, you know, the entirety. Park videos are one of my always kind of the fastest videos I do, because there's, you know, not really any difficult decorating, like there are no separate rooms or anything. It's always kind of simple. Actually, yeah. So the original lot had a sort of dog bathing area over here, so I decided to put a bath there as well, and none of the baths really looked good as an outdoor bath, and I found this green, yeah, it's called the Mexican bath by Around the Sims, and I was like, you know what, that looks really good, and that actually started the idea of making multiple, pretty much all of the objects that kind of dark green, because it looks really good with, you know, the hedges and all that, just blends in really well. And this lamp, man, I used to hate this outdoor lamp. I thought it was so ugly. I was like, ugh. So, you know, as a teen, I should say, I always use the most expensive objects, you know. It's like, oh, motherload. Okay, not technically not that bad, but definitely I would have never used those outdoor lights. I would have always used the triple green ones, because they looked most fancy. So, although I never really understood why they were green, but that's you know, not important. So yeah, this is what I'm doing right. It's kind of the dog section. This was actually 2 separate sections. I just made one big section out of it because I wanted to place all of the dog training equipment, and it's kind of, well, it's very cozy. Let's put it at that. It's probably a little bit too many things. This is a very messy trek, so Yeah, this might actually not really work, but I don't know. I think they are technically functional, the doctor training equipment, or there are poses or something, because I remember seeing some pictures and it was like the description said something like commands or something, and they are from Pet Stories, so they actually might have some functionality in them, but I'm not entirely sure. At least I don't have any of the kind of behavioral mods in my game, so if you want those, you will probably have to look for the Sims 2 Pet Stories training equipment or something. I might put a link in the download if I don't forget. Yeah, it's so good. And then you get to the cat area and it was just like climbing, scratching, who takes their cat out? Come on. So yeah, it's just a cat condo and some scratching, scratch poles and some toys for some feeding bowls, because the cats, they have to eat. Oh, that was my stomach making really weird noises. I'm sorry. Okay, back. Of course, a kitty litter. That's a litter box. That's very important. Yeah, I just suddenly thought about how, in the rain, can you imagine seeing like a cat house like in the rain, or like a pet bed in the rain and it dries up and it's really smelly? I was like, ugh. So yeah, kind of the same feeling I had with like Bettina's pet retreat. It was kind of like, I really hope someone at the end of the day just takes everything inside, just it cleans them, Sorry, I sometimes just put like too much realism thoughts in this game, and I'm just like, yeah, this is gross, it just is not gonna work. And anyway, so this was the barbecue area. I actually decided to be, you know what, I actually like the barbecue, so I picked the green barbecue. I'm starting to appreciate that barbecue more and more because it actually has some nice colors to it, but I wish I had more. And this, of course, became the tricky part because I needed some counters, but none of them really look good. And then I suddenly realized, what if I change the fence so I can kind of put those hanging counters in there, and a nice sink there, and it just looks really good. Really simple. People have to bring their own food. There's a little area to prepare your food. Yeah, it just looks really good. And again, some green furniture. Maybe I should have picked kind of the orange one to make it stand out all, more, but I don't know, I just really like the green. I just really liked how it looked, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick it. I don't care. Oh man, those pine trees are amazing. I love them. Yeah, it's just some finishing touches, kind of fiddling. Nothing really exciting, but so maybe I should just say goodbye already. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, I really, really enjoyed this lot, even though it's really simple. And, I didn't go all out with the plans, but it's just a cute, maybe not really super functional lot, but it looks great, and I think it's a good finisher to all of the lot by lots for pets, and definitely excited to move on to Seasons and River Blossom Hills to see some snow, dudes. Anyway, I hope you like this too, and I hope you're excited about River Blossom Hills, and I will see you then. Bye bye!